I got horns.
Oh no.
Oh well.
How are you? Hope you're fine. This is the Shy Yeti Show.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good luck, studio.
Oh, it's the Shy Life Podcast.
Oh, there's going to be some drama ahead.
All I wanted was a pie, and then I hatched out of an egg.
Okay, bring the mic over. He's ready to record.
I see your mental condition is improving.
Is it metaphorical? Is it deep? Is it deep?
Boy, he's not all that shy is right.
Blimey, Governor. It's the Shy Life Podcast.
Oh my goodness.
Hello, Paul.
Quack, quack, quack.
I don't know how he does it.
Excellent. 699. 699.
Bonjour et bienvenue au podcast The Shy Life.
Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Shy Life Podcast with me, Paul the Shy Yeti. How you doing? I'm alright, thank you. So what's this episode going to be about? Well, it's that time of year again. Yes, Valentine's Day. Always a big one on the Shy Life Podcast. This year, nobody's getting married, as far as we know. But there is some matchmaking going on. And, there's some spooky stuff going on too. But, it can't all be good, can it? But anyway, let's run the theme music. When we come back, I'll tell you how it all began. Run that theme music.
Darling, it's the Shy Life Podcast.
Yes, well, it's a positive thing, Paul. The High Life, the Shy Life.
I'll go anywhere for a potato.
Delicious.
Hello, Cappers. How are you?
You quite like a big bang, don't you?
Good gracious. Well, that's a whopper.
Oh, yippee.
Go Shy Yeti.
Oh my, he hasn't found out my secret. Maybe he has.
I love the Yeti. It's my favorite thing.
If you thought that was bad, just listen to this.
Yeah, I'm strangely drawn to Yeti Uncle John's ankles as well.
I could eat more body weight in crisps every day.
Has anyone seen my hot sausage?
It's all gooey and meaty and yum, 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 yum.
Here comes the grizzly.
It's the Shy Life Podcast.
I can't wait for it to begin.
I'd like that, yeah.
Look, mommy, I'm famous.
Marvellous, Paul.
Hi there.
So, listeners, yes, how did it all begin? Well, it began with a phone call from Bettina, to be honest. Bettina was set on playing Cupid in 2024.
Darling, is that you?
Bettina, yes, it's me. How are you?
Oh, darling, I'm fine. Oh, you know what's coming up, don't you?
What's coming up?
Yes, darling. Valentine's Day. And I'm set on playing Cupid.
Set on playing Cupid. Oh, really?
Yes, darling. I want your advice.
Well, don't try sending me only blind dates, please.
Oh, no, darling, you're a hopeless cause. I'd give it up on you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I'm joking. Well, I'm not joking, but anyway, darling, I was just thinking. I've got two possibilities. I mean, maybe I can do both of them, but I don't know if I've got time. I've rather left it to the last minute.
Okay. Who are you trying to matchmake? Not Tallulah and Reginald. I would have thought that they were already as much made as they could be.
Oh, no, darling, no. No, they're fine without me. I was wondering about Cromarty and Martin, but do we know what their situation is?
No, not really. No, I think they're just friends. I don't think that's an area you want to be delving into. I just don't. There's a lot going on. There has been a lot going on recently.
No, of course, yes, I understand. Well, in that case, I'll go to my plan B. Well, it may be my plan A all along. I think, it's closer to home.
Okay.
Yes. I'm thinking that I'm going to try matchmaking, and you might say, You know, I don't really need to interfere, but I feel like I need to make a push.
You feel like you need to make a push. Who are we talking about?
Douglas, darling. Douglas and Boo.
Oh, yes. I keep forgetting that Boo is in your house.
Yes, darling. He arrived inside the music box.
Yeah, of course. How is the music box?
Oh, well, you know, I'm still hearing horrible noises from it, but...
Difficult to know what to do with haunted music boxes, isn't it?
Well, yes, because, you know, sure, Boo was in the box, but there's also a poltergeist in there. But I don't think the poltergeist is the problem. I think the poltergeist, apparently, is guarding something else.
Wow, loads of ghosts inside a relatively small music box. Who knew? Yes, darling, who knew? Well, anyway.
Well, I think that, anyway, those two... They're getting on fine, getting on lovely, but, you know, they're just like two old friends.
Well, they are two old friends. I mean, they knew each other, didn't they, back in the day? Back when they were alive?
Oh, yes, darling, yes. Now, they worked together, I think, originally, but then things changed and, well, I mean, they've not seen each other for years, but they've got such a connection. I mean, I don't know how dating works with ghosts, but any advice?
I don't see why a ghostly couple should be any different from a live couple. They can still hang out, they can still... Yeah, I mean, two ghosts can still be husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, boyfriend and boyfriend, girlfriend and girlfriend, whatever the combination may be.
Oh, I'm glad you say that, because, well, I think I'm going to arrange something. A little surprise. A little push.
Well, fair enough. Maybe... You know, it'll work or it won't work.
No, exactly, darling. But no, it will work because it's me.
Oh dear. Okay. Where are they now?
Well, I asked them to have a look at the music box. You know, see if they can talk to the poltergeist to find out some more things. But I don't know how well it's going. But I suppose I should go and check. I need to get busy. Darling.
Yeah, because. Isn't it Valentine's Day today?
Well, yes, darling. This is why I say I'd rather left it to the last minute. But I need to get busy. But, well, part of my plan is already, you know, on its way, as it were.
Oh, well, so you didn't really need my advice?
Oh, I did, darling. Oh, I did, darling. I did. I needed your advice. But I had kind of, well, let's just say the catering was sort of, well... Ghosts can't eat normal food, but they can eat ectoplasm food. And the other day I found a company that, you know, sort of does that sort of food.
Oh, really? No, I wouldn't have guessed.
Yes, so I'd ordered some lovely treats for them. You know, thinking, well, you know, we can have a dinner party or something, but it works just as well for a little soiree for them, a little... tete-a-tete, a little, you know, romantic dinner.
Well, good. Well, I'm glad you're prepared, or almost prepared.
Yes, darling. It's just a matter of getting some flowers, and I can get that sorted pretty quickly. Getting a nice tablecloth out, and yes, it'll be fine. But I've still got to do it. Okay, well, don't let me keep you. Yes, but I might call you later because, well, let's see how the boys get on with the poltergeist.
Oh, you think I could help?
Maybe, darling. Maybe a poltergeist would respect a Yeti.
Maybe. All right, I'll let you get on.
All right, darling. Oh dear, so much to do. Thank you for your advice, darling. August useless for things like this.
Yeah. All right. Speak to you later.
Speak to you later, darling. Bye-bye.
Oh, Paul, who are you speaking to? Oh, you know, just Bettina. She wants to do some matchmaking. Oh, goodness. Oh, she can't let a Valentine's Day go by without doing something romantic. And I don't know if she's planning anything with August, her actual husband, but no, she's arranging a nice dinner for Douglas and Boo. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's wonderful. Are you doing anything today? Oh, no. Yeti Uncle John has invited me out for fish and chips. it's sort of become a semi-regular, Valentine's Day thing to do. You know, a sort of anti-Valentine's Day. Don't worry, we're not getting married. Well, thank goodness for that. No, anyway, I have to go over there later, and anyway. So, what's going on at Bettina's? Oh, well, just a little dinner. They're not even aware of it yet. Apparently, Douglas and Boo are required to try and get some more information out of the poltergeist in the music box about other potential spirits trapped inside there. Oh dear. Oh, gosh. Yeah, apparently if that doesn't work, I've got to go over. Oh gosh. Oh dear. Yeah, anyway, never mind. Well, let me know how it goes. Yeah, I will, and let me know how things go with you and Yeti Uncle John. Or, please, don't think it's a thing. No, well, you might like to know that at one point Bettina was potentially keen to matchmake you and Martin. Oh, Paul, please don't joke about it. I pretty much said the same. Well, Martin and I are just friends. I don't know what we are. But anyway, I'm glad she chose Douglas and Boo instead. Yeah. I wonder how they're getting on with the poltergeist. Ooh.
Oh, darlings, I'm so grateful for you trying to help like this.
Well, I'm afraid we've not really achieved much so far. We're being ignored.
Oh, what a bore. What's up?
The poltergeist is sulking, but I'm sure it'll emerge when it chooses to. They're very stubborn.
Oh, dear. I only want to offer the hand of friendship to him. It is a him, right?
Most definitely, madam.
I feel bad that he's been causing you troubles, Betty. Pressing about the house at all hours of the night like that.
And yet he's not formally introduced himself. It's the height of rudeness.
To be honest, I'm not sure he's the only spirit in that box. I think there's more to this.
What do you mean, dear?
I think he's mostly busy guarding the box and then emerges for a quick burst of energy once a day.
Poltergeists are usually pretty energetic. They need their exercise. You'd normally see a lot more of them than we actually are at the moment.
Oh, yes, I see what you mean. So it might not be that he's sulking with us, more just that he's awfully busy guarding the bulbs.
Absolutely correct, dear lady.
Then there's no point you trying to speak to him right now, if he's otherwise engaged.
Perhaps not at the moment, no. It also occurred to me, poltergeists can be a trifle snooty with other ghosts, madam. However, they do like meeting celebrities.
Oh, darling, like me, you mean?
Well, yes and no. You're perhaps a little too closely associated with us.
But if you called up Mr. Yeti, perhaps maybe he could have a word. It might be worth a try.
Yes, I think you're right. I did actually mention it to him earlier. Yes, if you think it might work, I'll call him. He's on standby. Anyway, it's a beautiful day, a very special day too, I might add. And I'm sure you must have other plans.
We do, indeed.
Oh, how exciting. Do I need to buy myself a new hat?
No, we were just going to take a stroll around the gardens to check out the flowers.
To see if spring has arrived.
Oh, marvellous. Well, run along then, you two. I'll call up our Yeti friend and get him to come over. I know he won't be up to much. His love life is notoriously dreary. Madam, don't be mean.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it's true. He's a hopeless case. Anyway, we do need to solve this little supernatural problem. Build bridges, as it were.
Of course, and I'm sorry we weren't more help.
Oh, not at all, darling. You have fun. You might even find a sprig of mistletoe out there still in bloom.
Madam, please. There's no need to matchmake. Boo and I are just old friends.
Oh, darling, that's what they all say. And you could be so much more.
I don't know about that. It would be nice, but it will happen if it happens.
Oh, darling, things aren't as simple as that. Oh, you need a push. You disappoint me.
That's as may be. We'll see you later. Don't forget to call Paul.
I'm right on it, darling. My fingers are poised to dial.
What were you two whispering about, Dee?
Nothing, Boo, nothing. Come on, let's get out in the garden.
Dear, oh dear, those two definitely need a little more encouragement. It's a good thing that I've made plans. I do hope they'll enjoy my surprise. I'm sure they will. I'm an old hand at this lark. They don't call me Cupid for nothing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a lift.
Hello. Comedy, it's me, Yeti Uncle John. Oh, Yeti Uncle John, how are you doing? Oh, fine, yes. Are you still on for our lunch? Yes, I am. Are we going to our old favourite? Well, there's been a slight change of plan. After New Year, I had a bit of a wobble, as it were, about what I can eat. Because of vegetables screaming and all that stuff. Oh, yes, I remember. Yes, well, I mean, that applies to fish and potatoes. So I'm going to have a problem going to a fish and chip shop, I'm afraid. Oh, are you? And do you have an alternative? Well, I do know a nice restaurant that does fake fish and chips. It's made out of cardboard, but apparently tastes very nice. Yeti Uncle John. What? I don't want to eat cardboard fish and chips. I'm sorry, I'm not a vegetarian. I'm not a vegan. I don't hear potatoes screaming as they're pulled from the ground. I'm sorry, I don't. Oh, well, I mean, I think you need to rethink things. All these things, they're living. They're living. Vegetables, they're living. They've got a life. They've got a family. Vegetables have families? Of course they do. Particularly potatoes. You know how they all sort of huddle together underground. Oh, Yeti Uncle John, I just wanted my fish and chips from that lovely restaurant. Well, look, I'm sure perhaps we could come up with a compromise. Yes, we could. I'll go to the fish and chip shop, and you go to the whatever it is that your place is made of cardboard. But I wanted to spend the day with you. It's our little tradition. Yes, I know. Maybe we get takeaway. Maybe we could. I mean, I wouldn't better sit too close because even, after they're cooked, I still hear the echoes of them screaming. Oh, Yeti Uncle John, we've got to work something out. Yeah, we will. Promise you, it's fine. And what about wine and champagne? Do the grapes scream when you drink the champagne? I don't really drink champagne, as you know. It doesn't have much effect on me. That's why I like sparkling water. No, nothing screams. Nothing screams when I drink sparkling water, although it does get me a bit tipsy. Oh, yes. Oh, dear. Hello.
Darling, it's me.
Hi, Bettina. How are you? What's going on?
Oh, darling, I'm busy. Are you going to be free this afternoon? I wondered if you could come over, have a word with the poltergeist. The boys didn't have much luck. Would it be possible?
Yeah, no probs. I'll do my best.
Oh, wonderful. Yes, please do come over. If anyone can sort it, you can.
I don't know about that. How are things going with the boys? I mean, as far as matchmaking.
Well, it's coming together. I need to get the table laid, and I need to see where they are. I don't know where they are. Yes, right. I better go. I'll see you later. Arrive any time. You've got a spare key, haven't you?
Yes, thank you. Yes, I do. Yeah, you gave me one recently.
Oh yes, in your Christmas card.
Yes. Oh, that was sweet. Well, I'll see you later.
All right, darling. Right, I need to go and find the boys. Darlings, are you still here? You'll lose the light if you don't head out soon. There are still some wonderful snowdrops out there in the garden, unless you think you'd like to go further afield. Remember, we can always call Yeti Uncle John to take you out for a spin in his taxi if you'd like that. My treat.
As nice as that seems, it's not really possible unless we travel about in the music box, and then that takes a lot of paperwork and magical incantations. So, not really an option, particularly not with poltergeists and all sorts running around in that box.
Oh no, I understand, of course.
It's fine, Betty dear. We'll enjoy the garden. The sun is out, although we don't feel the cold anyway.
Oh, darlings, I'm such a fool. I forget that you can't easily travel. You did very well in the first place to get here, Boo dear. Thank goodness the postal service didn't let us down this time.
I know. I might have found myself lost in some warehouse of undelivered mail. That wouldn't have been good.
I'm pretty sure they destroy that stuff after a while too.
Oh my, it doesn't bear thinking about. But surely you can't burn or crush a ghost.
No, but if the box that was protecting me was destroyed, then goodness knows where I'd have gone. It's not a case of a return to sender. I'd have, well, I don't know. Let's not fret about it.
Quite. Will you join us, madam, or do you and August have plans?
Plans, dear?
For Valentine's? I hope you're taking each other out, treating yourselves.
Oh, well, yes, most probably. But I'm sorry, I won't be able to join you yet. Things to do.
Have you still not rung Paul?
No, it's all fine. Sorry, I should have said. He'll be here this afternoon. He was free and single today, as I expected.
You should find him a date, madam. Put your talents to use.
Maybe I should. Anyway, you two go and have fun.
What a shame you can't join us. Alright then. We'll see you later.
Don't work too hard, madam.
I'll do my best, darlings.
I do hope she finds someone for your friend.
It's her true calling, believe me, boo.
Oh, dear fun. Right, time to get busy whilst they're out of the house. Aha, just on time. I do hope nothing's been forgotten.
I'm so glad we came outside, Boo. I so rarely bother to leave the house when I'm on my own.
Well, you're not alone now, Dee.
Absolutely not. I feel very lucky.
We're above lucky. And you're right, the garden does look very nice today, with the sun on the snowdrops.
Flowers in February always makes me happy. They're a sign, a promise of better weather, hopefully of better times to come.
I guess so. You're a soppy old thing, really, aren't you?
I cannot deny it.
An old romantic too.
Well, yes, you say that like it's a bad thing, though.
Absolutely not. It's one of the things that I appreciate about you most.
I'm glad. Look, we should probably head inside. I'm beginning to feel a tad chilly.
You're imagining the ghost rarely feel the cold.
Well, maybe it is all in my mind. No, look over there. What's the madam doing out in the garden without a coat?
She seems to be trying to get our attention. She's waiting.
She's probably lost the tin opener again. Madam? Madam, can I be of help?
Oh, not exactly, darling, but I could do with your advice for a moment. I was just setting the dinner table, and I'm not sure which tablecloth is the nicest. Silly, I know, but maybe you can help me decide.
Arranging a nice romantic dinner for you and August, are you, Betty?
No, not quite. We have other plans later, though. Come on through into the summer house. Don't forget to wipe your feet if you need to.
Thankfully, we tend not to pick up mud, madam, but I still find myself doing it out of a force of habit.
Wow, Betty, this is amazing. The table is set out so beautifully. Surely you don't want to change the cloth at this last stage. The blue and white checks are very smart.
Madam, those carnations, they must have cost a fortune.
Oh, well, no matter about that. Anyway, the food will be arriving imminently.
This is all very nice. I'm sure August will be very impressed.
Oh, darling, but it's not for August.
But then who is it for? And why all this flim-flam about the tablecloth?
Oh, yes. For what exactly?
Darling, what do you think? It's Valentine's Day, and I thought that you two old friends might like to take lunch together. I know it's not easy for you to arrange, so I did it all for you. As I've said before, you two need a little push.
A push? Really? Oh, madam. I mean,
Oh, he's lost for words. Isn't it cute?
No, oh, darling, it is rather. Oh, don't be cross with me, Douglas, dear. I see you two together and I see how much you love one another, but you'll not dare speak it. But why? You have such chemistry, a real spark. At very least, enjoy your lunch together. Enjoy the food, the good company.
But, madam, we can't eat living food. You know that.
I know, darling. Well, this is why I contacted a company who specializes in food for ghosts. It's all made of ectoplasm or something, but I'm assured it'll be delicious.
Oh, Betty, you're gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you so much for doing this for us. This is wonderful, isn't it, Dee?
I mean, yes. Yes, it really is. I'm staggered. Madam, thank you, but...
No buts. She's right, my man. We did need a push.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, my job is done. Now take your seats, and your first course will be here in just a moment.
Oh, she's so naughty.
She's an angel.
Well, she's always wanted to be Cupid. She really is.
Cupina Dupré.
Well, yes, Uncle John. When you said you were taking me out for dinner, I didn't expect we'd be sitting outside the Magpie Hut. But anyway, well, you got nothing to grumble about, have you? No, nothing to grumble about. No, nothing at all. Oh, you got your fish and chips? Yes, I have my fish and chips. And you have your cardboard. Oh, it's very nice. It's very nice. No fishies or chipsies were hurt in the making of this meal. Yes, no flavorings either. But it's very nice, thank you very much. Well, as long as you like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, it's the company that I appreciate. Oh, Yeti, Uncle John, you're such a charmer. Oh, thank you very much. All right. Well, I appreciate that you're spending the time with me. You know? Yeah, you haven't got a date. You got me instead. Yes, well, you haven't got a date either. You've got me instead. I'll have you know, I'm here by choice. Don't start thinking I didn't have offers. Oh, you didn't have offers? What, from the Magpies, or? No. There are people who would have got on a date with me had I asked them, but I said no, I have a long-standing agreement with my friend Cromitty. When it comes to Valentine's, that's where I'll be. Well, it's Uncle John, you're very kind. Yeah, well, thank you very much. Yeah. Can I have one of your chips? Can you have one of my chips? Yeah. I thought your chips were so nice. They are, but it's not quite the same as yours, covered in salt and vinegar and yumminess. What if my chip screams at you? No, I don't think it will. Well, I'm glad you're so sure. Go on, help yourself. Oh, thank you, Cromitty. Oh, thank you. It tastes great. Oh, it tastes so good. Oh, here's the Uncle John. Madam was right. This food is very good. Don't you think so, Boo?
Why do you call her Madame all the time, B? You're so funny. It's like you're playing a role.
Whatever do you mean?
This whole butler thing. You don't have to do any of it. You're retired, my man. Permanently retired.
Well, clearly not. Not anymore. I do it for Bettina because she asked me. And anyway, what else have I to do? I used to just sit around moping about the house for decades after I passed. Just couldn't settle.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry I couldn't be here to be with you. It happens to a lot of us. I just haunted the restaurant after I died. I loved being around all the people, sure enough.
Why does that not surprise me?
Well, it helped that I died in a famous pizzeria in Bari, of course.
Oh, Boo, I knew about your mischief in restaurants, but not that you died in one. You didn't choke on a pizza slice, did you?
I don't think I'm ready to speak about it.
Too soon? After, what, 40 years or something?
Maybe I don't hear you sharing your death story with anyone? You were in service here, I take it?
I was, just before Bettina moved in, although some distant relative of hers owned this place. Anyway, you're right. This isn't the appropriate occasion to speak of those darker times. You never answered me, though. Are you enjoying the food?
I'm sorry. Yes, it's marvelous. I rarely eat these days, but only because most ghost food is dreadful. And you don't really need it anyway.
Well, quite. But this is actually very flavoursome.
It is, yes. Listen, dear heart, do you remember the first thing that happened moments after we met?
Oh my, Rome summer 1966. I remember that much. I was in service with the English ambassador, and you came to work for him as a chauffeur.
Monday, June the 6th, 1966 to be exact.
Is that honestly the day?
It was. The day is etched on my heart.
Oh, now you really are exaggerating.
Oh, not at all. I liked you immediately. You shared your sandwich with me. Took pity on a poor fellow with no lunch on his first day of work.
I do remember you arriving, but not the sandwich. You were so smart.
Cheese and salami with lettuce and tomato. The bread was so fresh. From Lucia's the bakery just down the road.
Oh, that place was legendary. That was always my favourite choice of sandwich.
Exactly. It became mine too. I also remember on the first meeting that you gave me a look. Was it love at first sight, do you think?
Oh, stop it. More than likely it was just indigestion.
I don't believe it for a minute. In those days my beauty was inescapable. Every man and woman in Rome wanted to spend the night with me.
Especially the ambassador's elderly mother. She was devoted.
The only woman that I would have ever swapped my mother for. She was adorable. She treated me like a son. Except for when she used to comment about wishing she was 30 years younger.
You definitely had your fans in that household. But we haven't all day to run through them all, boo.
I'm hurt. So it wasn't love at first sight, Dandy? Because it was for me?
It was certainly something at first. Call it love if you like.
You know it was.
Maybe. I just hate to inflate your ego all the more. One day you're going to explode.
Oh, believe me, that happened many years ago. Many times. Many times.
Oh, boo, you really are awful.
But you still like me?
Well, yes, although that goes without saying.
Ah, well then, good. My heart is once again repaired. I shall sleep soundly tonight.
Oh, really?
Oh, looks like things are ticking along nicely. Splendid.
Hey, Bettina, is it okay if I nip upstairs?
Oh, darling, sorry. I was just eavesdropping on the boys.
Oh, are they having their meal?
Yes, darling. Welcome, by the way. Sorry, I was distracted. Yes, you head upstairs. I do have to be somewhere else later, though, darling. So if I don't see you, do help yourself to tea and coffee.
Oh, yes, where are you going?
Oh, I'm taking August out for a little treat. I can't say too much. You'll see the results soon enough.
Oh, sounds very mysterious.
Not really. Oh, dear. Well, I hope you have better luck talking to our friendly poltergeist.
Thanks, Bettina. I'll do my best.
I'm sure you will. Oh, darlings, are you done?
Yes, Bettina. All done, thank you.
Oh, darlings, I do hope that you had a wonderful lunch.
Madam, it was fantastic.
Enough of that. It's Bettina, you know that. You're off duty now. Not that I ever expected you to be so formal in the first place. Oh, dear.
I told him you'd say exactly that. See what I mean, Boo?
It's a habit that I find very hard to shed.
Well, there's no need for it. Do you understand?
I do, yes, my lady. Sorry, I'm only joking, Mom.
I think he just likes being dominated.
This is what I'm quickly beginning to realize. Anyway, so dinner was good.
It was fantastic. Thank you again.
Oh, my pleasure, darling. And how did my attempt at playing Cupid go?
Oh, well, that would be telling.
I am happy to share. It was perfect.
You said you wouldn't say.
Oh, marvellous.
Whatever was that?
Oh, don't worry. Paul's here. He's just arrived, having a word with our poltergeist friend. Hopefully Mr. Yeti will be able to get a few more details out of him.
He can try.
We'll go see. We were just about to head upstairs for
an afternoon nap.
Oh, how delightful. Well, I encourage it. August and I will be out for a few hours soon. We're going to have some professional photos taken of us. We have so much art in the house, painted by August, but so little of us together. So it's my little treat. August actually seems quite excited about it.
Oh, that's lovely, Bettina.
Preserving happy memories. The best.
Oh, darling, yes, indeed. Well, do pop in on Paul. You know where he'll be. I'll see you later.
Indeed. Have fun, madam.
And once again, thank you for that little push and a wonderful lunch.
Oh, darling, I'm so pleased it was a success. 1 million kisses, 1,000,001 kisses. Mwah.
Well, Cromitty, you enjoyed yourself. I did, thank you, Yeti Uncle John. And are you sure you don't want any money for the fish and chips? No, it was my treat. That's most unusual of you. What do you mean? Well, you don't usually offer to pay for things. Well, no, it was my turn anyway, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it's always your turn. I think you owe me quite a few dinners. Well, that's what I thought, but anyway, your chips were very tasty. And what about that bit of fish you ate? Well, that was tasty too. And it didn't scream at you. It didn't scream at me. Yes. I think you left quite a lot of your dinner. I did. It wasn't quite what I thought it would be. Rather tasteless, huh? Yes, rather tasteless. Maybe you just need to, I don't know, work out how you can eat the food that you like without worrying about whether, well, it might start screaming at you. Perhaps wear earplugs. Yes, actually, do have earplugs, because when the magpies get really cross, you really need them. I can imagine. Oh, well, it's been fun. It's always nice hanging out with you, Cromitty. It's always nice hanging out with you, Yeti Uncle John. Anyway, I better get down to the lab. I've got things to do. Yes. Would you like to come in for a coffee? Yeah. I can put on a DVD for you if you like. Oh, that would be nice. Yes. What can I watch? I've got all of your favourites. Have you got The Wizard of Oz? Yes. Have you got Mary Poppins? Yes. Have you got Breakfast at Tiffany's? You know I have. Of course, for you, I have. Oh dear. Oh, it's marvellous. I'll watch all of them, please. You're welcome. Let's do it. Come on, let's go inside. It's cold out here. Yeah. Oh, you've got some good films. They're for you. You know I would rather watch horror films, but anyway, I will have to spend some time down in the lab. Yeah, well, you can stick with me for a bit, though. Probably, yes, probably. I don't know. Come on, let's go in. Hi, listeners. Hi. So, gosh, it's really busy here in Bettina's house today, as you already know. But I did promise I would try and speak to the poltergeist because it's swirling around, and Douglas is busy helping Bettina, and well, I mean, Boo's the one who should be helping with this. I mean, but I'll see what I can do. I mean, I have some experience with ghosts, but I mean, maybe the poltergeist doesn't behave for Douglas and Boo because they are ghosts who doesn't respect them. So maybe he will respect a living person. I don't know. I don't know how ghosts work. Well, I do, but I don't know how. Everyone is different. Anyway, come on, let's go into the room. I think it's flying around the room. Shy Yeti coming into the room. Hello. Please don't fly around or get in my hair or my beard, please. Hello, poltergeist. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I don't know your name. Do you know your name? I mean, does anyone know your name? Do you have you must have a name. You're a poltergeist, right?
I'm a polty.
Is that your name, or it's just you've been making quite a lot of noise?
I'm just Polty.
Polty? Oh, Polty is your name. Sorry. It's just well, you know, we didn't know that you were in the box when Boo came over here, and apparently you were in the box as well, and maybe some other things. Are you aware of there being other things in that box with you?
I really like the room.
You really like the room. It is a nice room, but I mean, you have chipped some of the paintwork though, flying around like that. I don't know. Maybe you should go to the squash court or something. The walls are more used to things bouncing off it. You look very dramatic. But nice to meet you. Yeah.
I like that room because there's plenty of things to possess.
Well, yes, but it's not really fair, is it, to throw people's belongings around? They might get broken, and you know, Bettina, she's worked hard for all of her possessions, as has her husband August, and you know, I really want to speak to you. I really want to ask you something.
Do you don't know how poltergeists work?
I do know how poltergeists work. I know how poltergeists work. I know that they like to swish around and knock things over and shout and possess things. But I mean, don't you find it's a bit sort of, you know, you're like falling for a stereotype? Why can't you be Polty, the really quiet and refined and kind poltergeist? Why do you have to be noisy and bashy and disruptive? Just a suggestion.
Could you imagine a slim Yeti? No, you have to be chubby. So you're still a typical Yeti.
Yes. Okay, I get your point. Yetis are meant to be fat, and maybe poltergeists are meant to be bashy and noisy. But it's just okay. I don't want to change you. You're wonderful as you are, Polty. You're wonderful as you are. But I do need to ask you some questions.
Yay! Look at this!
Oh, was that ectoplasm? It's as bad as having the alien around here. Is that ectoplasm? What is that? Why is that? What's that you just dropped on me? Look, Polty, please, can you stop swirling? I just want to. No, you're gonna. The curtains. Careful with the curtains. Oh, you've left a right stain on that one. Bettina, I mean, Polty, please. How can I get you to stop swishing?
Give me some chocolate.
Oh, chocolate. Now, well, I mean, a bit like poltergeists do certain things. Yeti also do certain things, and I definitely have a bar of chocolate in my little satchel here. I've got it with me. I don't keep it in my pockets or it would melt, but I do carry it in my satchel, just because when we travel, you never know when you might need chocolate, just in case you bump into a poltergeist, presumably. Here you go. It's milk chocolate. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna melt it on the ceiling.
I regret this now. Please, but you have to keep your part of the bargain, Polty.
Okay.
So do what you like with the chocolate, but I need to speak to you. I need to speak to you about the box. I need to speak to you about what else is in the box. Because Boo seems to think that you... Are you the guardian of the box?
There is very nice music in the box.
Yes, I know there's nice music in the box, but are you there because you're guarding it? Boo travelled in it, but he didn't live in there. But he said he was aware of another presence in the box. But he seems to think that it isn't just you, that there are other things in the box. That's what I want to ask you about. Are you guarding the box from what else is inside it?
Yeah, maybe.
That's what we were thinking. We're just worried about what you look. Have the chocolate. Here's the chocolate. There you go. But we do need to sit down. Well, you can swirl, but we just need to talk this over. And I need your opinions. I need your views, because we need to work out what we're going to do. We don't want to hurt you, Polty, but if there are things in that box that are very deep down and might be a danger to us, then it would be wrong to have the box in this house, because Boo is going to be staying here for at least a while, and I guess you don't mind where you are as long as you can swirl around. But if there are other things in that box that could be a danger, then we need to address them. And I don't want to be all serious and sensible. I know that bores you, Polty, but we do need to discuss it, okay?
There are terrible things they want to eat me.
Really? Well, why don't we move to the other side of the room, and you can tell me. I know you might be perhaps worried that they can hear you, but I know you need to get back in the box soon. But if you just do what you need to do with the chocolate, then we'll have a serious conversation, and we'll try and work out something. As long as I know what's going on, then we can begin to make a plan. And I'm thinking of you as well as anybody else.
Okay, I'll tell you later. Now I'm gonna use that chocolate on the ceiling.
Oh dear, that I wouldn't have. Listeners, I never have thought that small bar of chocolate could be spread so much across the ceiling, but it has. Look, I'm going to stay here and talk with Polty, hopefully hear a little bit more about what's in the box, or at least what he thinks is in the box, and then I can tell the others. I think at least we've made some sort of progress. But it's that ectoplasm again. Oh, goodness, I should have worn a hat. Should have worn two.
Look, that ceiling looks like a pool.
Oh, Polty, no. Property, it's me. How you doing? Oh, Paul, I'm fine. I'm fine. Yes, yes. Oh dear, how are you? I'm good. How did things go at Bettina's house? That's where you were, wasn't it? I saw your text earlier. Yes, I went to Bettina's, talked to the poltergeist. Eventually, he was very mischievous. He did say a few things that maybe slightly concerning, but at least, I think we're at least on good terms with the poltergeist. Yes, who is the guardian of the music box, right? Well, yeah, pretty much. Oh dear, does that mean there are other things in the box? Probably, yeah. And how did the date go? I mean, between Boo and Douglas. Oh, very successful, I think. Oh, that's good. And Bettina and August? Well, they went out for having a photo taken. You know, like a professional photo. Oh, that should be nice. And how was your non-Valentine's Day meal with Kitty Uncle John? Well, I think we might be seeing some, like, development. Oh, what? Romantic development between you two? No, Paul. Oh, with Yeti Uncle John's strange, food habits. You know, the whole thing about screaming vegetables and all that. Oh, right, yes. Yes, we got fish and chips. Well, I got fish and chips. He got, I don't know, not fish and chips. And they weren't very good, and he ended up eating all of mine. I told him that if he wore earphones, then maybe he wouldn't hear the vegetables screaming anymore. I wouldn't have thought vegetables screamed much once they were cooked anyway. Maybe when you're picking them out the garden, but when did he ever do that? I know, Paul, I know. Did you get any Valentine's cards? From your Uncle John, even? No, Paul, I did not. Well, no, I did not get a card from your Uncle John. But he did pay for dinner. Oh, good grief. Yes, I know. I did get a card. Oh, yes, it was rather mysterious. It just said, from a secret admirer, but it was signed M. M? Yes. I presume that's Martin. Could be, I suppose. What do you mean, Paul? Well, M is also the initial of your ex, Milo? Oh, Paul, I never thought about that. Oh, you don't think so? Oh, Milo wouldn't be trying to woo me again, would he? I don't know. Let's just stick with it being Martin. That's far more positive. Yes, Paul, but now you've made me think. Oh dear, I'm going to have to find out. Yeah, well, did you send Martin a card? No, I cannot say. Oh, you did basically. I may have done, yes. Oh well, anyway. Should have arranged to see him. I couldn't, he was at the dentist all day. Ooh, dentist on Valentine's Day. That's not very romantic. I know. Seeing him tomorrow though, so good. Okay, bye for now. Yes, Paul. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you. So, Paul, any luck? Yeah, I guess so. Kind of. But it's not really good news. He's very cheeky, that Polty. Yes, he is. Yes, so what did he have to say? Well, I think I need to have a word. Where's Boo? He'll be here in a minute. Oh, all right. Well, I'll speak to you both and just tell you what he said. But anyway, listeners, I'm sure you'll catch up later. You'll hear, you'll hear what was said. But we really have run out of time now, so time to say goodbye. Oh, really? Oh, hello, listeners. Yeah, listeners are here. I heard you had a nice meal. Oh, marvellous meal. Marvellous meal, yes, thank you. Well, I'm glad. So can we declare today a successful Valentine's Day episode? I think so, yes, I think so. Yes, yeah. And you and Boo Boo and I are very happy, thank you. I'm glad to hear it, Douglas. I think Poverty and Uncle John were going out for a meal. I'm not sure how that went. They're not dating, are they? No. Not sure what you call it. Anyway, so that's all we've got time for, listeners. Hope you had a lovely Valentine's Day. You got to remember that, these things don't really matter. It's just an excuse to sell cards. But, although some of the Charlotte podcast team, are old romantics, Paul. Well, I'm an old romantic. I just, it's not happening for me at the moment. Oh, Paul. No, it's fine. Anyway, that's all for now. We'll be back again soon. You take care. All right. Bye-bye for now. Happy Valentine's Day, listeners. Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh.
Oh dear. I really don't think I'm going to sleep tonight.
Oh, Yeti Uncle John, I can't believe it. You must be the only person to have watched those 3 movies and to be getting nightmares from them.
Oh, I just never realised. I think I've just got a lot more sensitive over the years.
I think you must have done. What was it about the Wizard of Oz that gave you the shivers?
Well, to start with, the whole house being picked up and swirled around and flying monkeys and the sinister Wizard of Oz and all sorts of things. I mean, even the Tin Man was a bit sinister. He looked a bit like a Cyberman.
Well, all right, if you say so. Oh dear. I thought these movies were like dead certs to reassure you. And, well, what about Mary Poppins?
Oh, it's very sad. Feed the birds, tuppence a bag. It's just, it makes me cry. I can't stop thinking about it and the way that she leaves them at the end. Those poor children, they loved their Mary Poppins and off she went. Oh, she probably stole all of the silver and did goodness knows what. She was just a glorified cat burglar, but with a floating umbrella.
Well, I guess I've never heard that theory before, but I guess you could say so. What about Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Oh, I mean, that's quite sad too. But the bit that really got me was when she's outside looking for the cat and she gets wet. And I mean, I just kept thinking, what if that was Deals? What if that was Deals out there getting cold and wet? And one of us was out there looking for him. Going, Dealey, where are you? And then he was like wet and I was wet and I just couldn't get it out of my head.
Oh, Yeti Uncle John, you are a silly sausage.
I know. Oh dear. I'm going to have to try and find films that don't trigger me. There's just so many of them.
I know, well, there must be something. We'll find you something next time, huh? Do you want to stay here with me tonight?
Oh, I think I might, yes, because otherwise I'm just going to be thinking about scary tin men and Mary Poppins stealing all the silver and Audrey Hepburn stuck in a side street looking for a cat in the rain.
Well, yes, and we wouldn't want that.
All right, can I bunk up with you?
Yes, of course, as long as you leave some room for me.
Oh, of course. You've got 2 duvets, haven't you?
Well, I do have 2 duvets because it's cold, but yes, it should be fine. Nobody should be stealing the duvet from the other one.
Yeah, good, great. Oh dear. I'm sorry about this, Cromitty.
No, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I'll even make us hot water bottles.
Oh, hot water bottles. Oh, I like a hot water bottle. Oh. It won't burst, will it? I mean, that would be scary.
Oh, Yeti Uncle John, don't even think about it. No, they won't burst. They're new. From Marks & Spencer.
Oh, that's nice. Do we get gift tokens for advertising? I don't think we do, no. Oh, I can hear the theme music now. Go on, go and get your pajamas. It's time for bed. Time for bed, yes, time for bed. Will you read me a story? Oh, well, I might do, but remember how that ended last time? Oh, yeah, maybe not. Maybe I'll tell you a story. That would be fine. All right, run along. Or we'll... Oh, dear, oh, dear. Happy Valentine's. Happy Valentine's, dear Uncle John. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
I gotta go now! Bye! Gotta go! Bye!
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
It's been good, but yeah, definitely time to come home now.
Wow. Really? No kidding.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Yes, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
This show is part of the Pride 48 network. Find more shows over at pride48.com.
Oh dear, what's going on now? Oh, it's the Shy Life Podcast.
Let's go.
I have a voice. I have a voice.
You have a voice.
You have a voice. We have a voice.
We have a voice.
Unique voices in podcasting.
UnivazPods.net. That is so cringe, oh my god. You're a man of culture as well.
Back at Bettina's house. Boo, are you okay?
Oh, yes, my Daddy Joy. I'm splendid, thank you. More than splendid.
You just seem a little quiet.
It's just that what Paul said to you was great. I'm sorry I didn't come back into the room with you.
Is it because of the music box?
Yes, I felt a pull back to the homeland. It's like it's calling me, pulling me back in. Obviously I don't want that, anything, but I'm here for good. Or at least as long as you want me here.
Always. Surely it's not the box itself doing that.
No, it's the other spirits. The ones Paul is guarding us from.
But he's a good force, yes? He's keeping us safe.
Indeed, for now. But he definitely has his work cut out for him. Poltergeists aren't the most reliable of guardians. They are too impulsive, but most possibly they also quite enjoy the routine. So, well, eventually they'll wear him down, though.
The spirits will?
Yes.
Can't we just employ a new poltergeist then, or destroy the box entirely?
Perhaps, but it's not that easy. They're strong.
They? Who? Paul didn't really say, but how many are there exactly?
100, maybe 200.
In that tiny box?
Absolutely, yes,
Oh, I don't think Paul told us the whole story. I mean, powerful spirits, but how powerful are we talking about?
You don't need to worry, honey. I'm here. We'll be safe.
But how powerful?
The most powerful.
More powerful than a poltergeist?
Potentially, yes. Over time, yes. There are much worse things deep down in that box that we're being protected from right at the moment. Things that eat ordinary ghosts for lunch. I'm afraid, Douglas.
Oh, good grief. Now I wish I'd never asked. We'll fight them though, right? If we have to. They mustn't put Bettina in danger.
Of course not. No, it's fine. We'll deal with it if it comes to that.
When it comes to that?
No need to worry about it today.
I never thought I'd say this, but some ghosts are really scary, aren't they?
Not me, though. I am a well-behaved spirit. Mostly.
Yes, mostly. No, you're pretty good. In fact, you're pretty adorable.
Oh, yes? How adorable am I, sir?
The most adorable ever.
Okay. Sounds like you'll have to work hard to catch up with me. You see, my boyfriend just told me that I am the most adorable ghost ever.
Did he now? Your boyfriend, you say? Well, be careful what you believe. I've told you before, your ego will explode.
Bang!
Ugh, what did I say? Now look at you.
I'm sorry. You were right.
Happy Valentine's Day, boo.
Oh, happy Valentine's Day, mashed with potato.
Oh my god, is this show over with yet?
You're flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. Oh, Paul. He's so sweet. Dealey! Hi, Dealey. This is just the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
699, Dad.
699. Six. No, sorry, it's the sixes and the nines again. Oh God, they're all big.
Warehouse.
Look, that ceiling looks like a poo.
I don't think I'm ready to speak about it.
Et voilà.